To the winner's side of things, we got two winner semis. Winner's side of top 8. Rocky Azel, Team NorCal, versus S2J Shroomed. So this is a very, if that was a very East Coast match, this is a very West Coast match.
Very West Coast one, for sure.
And as well, a very Space Animal heavy match is going to be coming up after that. IBW Fiction versus Fat Goku and Ginger.
Yeah, the Fox Falco Ditto.
Yes.
That is very interesting. Both of them being heavy favorites. I would say probably IBW Fiction being the overall favorites. Arguably.
Probably.
Either them or, S2J and Shroomed.
Either them or S2J and Shroomed, especially depending on how they're playing. S2J and Shroomed definitely feels like they have tournaments sometimes where they're just out of this world, on fire, and then they have some tournaments with a little bit,
Not as on fire.
Not as on fire.
Not as.
They can be a little bit hit or miss. But when they hit. So
for sure.
We'll see what kind of S2J Shroomed we're getting.
Yeah, against Rocky and Azel, who dropped Gatsu and Wizzy to losers. So, I mean, that already says a lot right there. But again, these dudes have been teaming for a long time and have pulled some pretty solid results in teams as well.
They absolutely have.
It's great to see Dewan just add an event, an IRL event, period. I don't know if he's been to like an IRL major post-quarantine since this might be the first one, right?
It might, I'm not really 100% sure with you there.
Yeah, he could be it. So, and then they still, see, the thing about Shroomed that gets me is that he just can take like 6 months off and just not skip a beat. Like it doesn't seem like it bothers him as a player at all.
It does feel that way. Yeah, it does feel that way. He's always got that sense of
just really good game sense, period, right? Like he doesn't lose it regardless, and his tech skill is still fine. I mean, maybe not quite as crispy, but it gets the job done. And that's always been kind of his play style, where he's never been like the most technical player in the world, but he's got enough tech skill for what he wants to do.
Yeah, that's all you can ask for,
But yeah, Rocky and Azel both pretty heavy on the tech skill, both tech skill monsters. I feel like that's a NorCal thing in general. Would you say that's accurate?
In some way, in some way it does feel that way.
NorCal, y'all be practicing tech, man. Y'all be pressing buttons.
Rocky and Azel, Azel in particular, I think extremely technical. Rocky pretty technical. He sells himself short. He likes to say, I play. I don't. He's like, he'll tell you, he's like, I don't even combo. I just got to hit people. But like, it's not really true. It's not really true. I think Rocky's definitely plenty technical in his own right.
Yeah. All right, starting on Stadium. This is interesting because this is usually where Johnny and Dewan go. This is usually where S2J and Shroomed counterpick. So if they lose here, they're in bad shape already. And they're starting off down.
They are, yeah, that up smash is big. Green team here, especially with Rocky. Still at 67%. Okay.
I almost feel like when Falco's on the team, he almost dictates the pace of the entire thing, right? He
does.
Because it matters so much whether he lives or dies. And if he's dying quickly, you already lost. And if he's not, then you're in good shape, usually.
You're in really good shape, usually. That's right. Yeah, that's a very good point. And I mean, Rocky definitely can hang with all these guys. I think his awareness is really good in doubles for sure.
Right.
He will never, he never gets caught slipping too hard.
Yeah. But that is, I do think that honestly is like an element of pressure for the Falco, because it's like, even way more so than singles, you have to like be very careful about everything that you do, right? Like you can't, because you can die off anything in teams as Falco.
Absolutely.
Ooh. Nice follow-up from S2J. Very, very even game right now.
Oh, what a nair from S2J.
That was sick.
If only he could have gotten a kill off of it. Looks like that might be it for Azel.
Oh, what a save with the laser, though. Again, that's what Falco has so many amazing tools and teams, but the survivability is the hard part. But if you can make that work, then you're doing great in general. Like, you have lasers to save people, you have shines, you have so many options to continue combos with your teammate, but then you die at 60 damage sometimes like that.
Yeah, and the question becomes, what good is saving your teammate if you can't even save yourself?
Exactly. No, it hurts. Okay. Oh, nice by Azel. Wow, that didn't even look like it was going to be a strong hit of up smash.
Yeah, it was like he was like positioned behind him weirdly. That was interesting.
It was like the exact pixel to be the good spot.
Right. Just to barely hit it. It feels like he might have been a little late, but no, he got it. Got the pickup.
Oh. Okay. Oh, and that unfortunately kills his teammate, but not a huge deal.
They're super close right now.
Johnny keeping that stock. That shield is tiny, but he's living for now.
They would love, honestly at this point, either a red team member dying would be colossal.
That would be huge. And there goes Johnny.
There goes Johnny.
Okay. Shroomed off stage. Survives though.
Rocky had a pretty high percent too though.
Yeah.
Look at this. S2J trying to fly in, that laser being all that's stopping Rocky from getting hit by that knee. But S2J.
Shroomed. Might have cleared. Whoa, what a save with the startup of the upbeat from Azel. Oh my goodness. And now Shroomed might be dead.
Oh, no pickup. I thought.
Yeah, I thought Azel would focus on Shroomed there.
I thought they overcomplicated that a little bit.
Yeah,
I agree. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Is Rocky dead?
Oh.
Azel's killed.
That might be it. Okay. Wow, okay. Smart from Shroomed. Just take it, dude. Just kill him, man.
Yeah, you just got it.
I'll hold the ledge. You figure it out.
Yeah.
That was, I think if Azel had focused on the ledge there, that might have been a different outcome.
Yeah, I felt like there was a little bit of a like a conflict of priorities or what have you. They were just prioritizing the wrong thing because they definitely had a guaranteed kill. And you still got time, ultimately to go over and kind of catch the get the edge guard if you do it correctly.
Yeah.
So wires just kind of getting crossed there.
Unfortunate, but we got FD game 2. See if Azel Rocky can figure it out to try to make winners finals. This is for a spot in winners finals right now.
That's true. Oh.
Oh wow.
Definitely not going to KO. Not at 112.
Yeah.
Falcon just extremely heavy.
Okay. Shroomed off stage. I think one of the greatest things about S2J and teams to me is the fact that even at really high percent, he goes in at the right times, right? Like he's still careful because he needs to be because he's at 120% or whatever, but he doesn't just constantly camp the corner or whatever like a lot of people will do in teams at that percent.
Yeah.
He pulls the trigger and goes in when necessary. And you have to do that because otherwise it's way too easy for the team to like read what you're going to do, right? And they can just figure it out from there and establish stage control. You're at high percent, you're not doing anything. They'll eventually kill you.
Yeah.
But S2J prevents that by making sure he goes in every so often.
That's right. Yeah, he uses it as like a, I don't know, almost leverage in a way where he's like, he knows, he's kind of playing with, he's living on borrowed time a little bit, but he's chill with that.
Right, and he's not gonna try to extend it as far as possible, which is
what do they call it? He's playing with the house's money.
The house's money, exactly.
He's playing with the house's money.
And it's like in theory, like you should just be playing as safe as possible to stay away. But at the same time, your teammates usually gonna get screwed there because of that. If you overdo it, right? Like it's still teams. You still gotta apply some pressure.
Yeah, if you play too passive, then a lot of the time what ends up happening is your teammate gets mauled. That's
exactly
a very good point.
Yeah.
Very good point.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you'll sometimes see, right? You'll sometimes see a team where one of the teammates on the enemy team has to recover for a long time, like say a Samus or something. So you don't even kill them, you let them recover.
Right.
And you can beat up their teammate the whole time.
Exactly. So, yeah, that's part of what makes floaties not as good in teams, honestly, is just the fact that it takes so long for them to just move around the screen, period. Like, the aerial drift. I think that's legitimately one of the things that makes Spacey so good in doubles, period, is the fact that it just takes less time for them to move on the screen, period. Aerial drift, movement, regardless, all that stuff. Like floaties suffer a little bit from that for sure. Okay.
Wow, that was a strong knee. Could have gotten something started.
Yeah, this is that odd stock lead for red team. If Azel and Rocky can get these kills quick, then they're probably gonna win this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely, it's funny because even when one side has the stock lead, they're kind of losing.
Right. If you have high percent, you're kind of behind, even though it doesn't seem like it.
In a weird way.
Oh, that was really good by Dewan, though.
And yeah, what can Azel do here? A kill on S2J would be massive.
Yeah. Okay.
That bear helps a lot.
Okay. Opts to go for Shroomed there. I don't know about that. I feel like maybe finish, but you know, if you try to edge guard S2J, obviously Shroomed is going to be right there trying to prevent it. So
that's right.
I kind of get it. It was a rough spot, but yeah, Shroomed finishing off that kill on Rocky, just a hallmark of good doubles player. You know, like you know the win condition. Kill one of these guys.
Yeah.
Because we're both higher percent. We all have one stock. If I kill one of these guys, I've done my job right.
Right.
Like
you said at least you set your teammate up for success.
Exactly.
There's nothing else.
Yeah. So smart from Dewan and 2-1 in 2-0 actually in S2J in Shroome's favor. I feel like this probably has happened before, right? Because Rocky and Azel have been teaming for a while.
Yeah.
This has got to be a little bit of a classic.
Yeah, I mean, I know these guys have played at like Genesis tournaments and stuff like that. Because Rocky and Azel, I mean, they've top 3.
Yeah.
Basically majors at this point, so.
Yeah. Especially last few years, they've definitely been taking names.
Yeah.
But S2J and Shroomed are looking pretty solid right now. Oh, Dewan picking. I actually was about to comment on how dumb Dewan was for staying on the Angel platform for that long, and then he actually killed someone immediately. I was like, okay, never mind.
Knew what he was doing. He was just waiting for the perfect opportunity.
Yeah, the previous opportunity wasn't good enough. He was waiting for the next one. Good stuff from Shroomed.
Wow. Okay, I think Bear from Rocky could have set up Azel, but that worked out decent.
Oh, double fair.
Oh, what a chase down.
Okay.
Oh. She's Shroomed living on.
He's doing great. Oh, what a follow. That was nasty.
Yeah, he got over there really fast. Azel definitely not expecting it with his DI at all.
Wow, amazing smash DI from S2J, not getting a laser reset with the smash DI up.
Yeah.
I really like watching Johnny in teams because in singles, he's just like spazzing, like he's constantly moving, right? And like in doubles, you really get to see how smart of a player he is in terms of like when he chooses to approach, because he takes his sweet time. And in singles, he's just, again, constantly moving around. In doubles, he sits back a little bit.
Honestly, kind of reminds me of honestly, kind of reminds me of we were watching, Bobby Big Balls at SFOP earlier, and Bobby in doubles, kind of in contrast to his single style.
Right.
Very
a little more reserved.
I'm not gonna say calculated, but yeah, a little more reserved. Like picking his spots, doing a really good job of playing a little bit more of a control style, and it was really kind of nice to see. I think doubles might just bring that out of some people.
For sure.
Both.
I mean, I think that's a hallmark of a good doubles player, right?
Yeah.
The fact that you're playing it differently, period.
Yes. Yeah, I think, half of it, of course, is that it's just the better thing to do a lot of the time with the way doubles is.
Wow.
But then the other half is, sometimes when you're from a mentality standpoint, you're like, my teammate's counting on me.
Yeah.
I don't want to do anything super dumb.
It is that whole like aspect of doubles is crazy to me. Also, crew battles. Yeah. Crew battles is almost like a more extreme version of that, right? It's like my whole ass region is counting out on me or something. And it's like, but it's still singles that you're playing. But you see people play. Oh, what a shine from Azel! Keeping a prayer.
Is
alive.
Doable? I don't think it's going to KO.
Not quite.
Would have been nice.
Like 2% more that kills, and maybe he gets this, but wait a minute, though. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Oh, it's always this 1v2 with Azel.
Yeah, nice.
And it's always just S2J and Shroomed clutching it up with one of these knee setups.
They really know how to close the games out, don't they?
They really did.
All of those games went to last stock, but Shroomed and S2J just making the plays when they needed to and moving on to winners finals.
That's right.
So they're guaranteed top 3 now, where they're going to be playing the winners of IBW Fiction.
And Fat Goku and Ginger, the two kind of premier Fox Falco teams here alongside, Rocky Azel as well as BBB and SFOP. But this is going to be, really, really interesting set.